welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 86, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping in, Steve Cook. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front. A bouncer to the left side. Gibson is up with it, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Center fielder number 3.
Runners on the move for second, and he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding in once again, JT Riddle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
He's set. Here's the 3-1, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready for another chance? John Norwood. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Norwood.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Cook, the runner at third. Harrison at second. Riddle at first with no outs. Popped him up. Ferguson in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Still 1-2. comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. To 2-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Looking to leave him loaded. Here's a line drive into left center field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup.
Ready for another shot now. Jordan Patterson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Albuquerque's out in front, 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The tying run is in to score from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Center fielder number 3, Monty Harrison.
Line toward the alley in left center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steve Cook. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Digging in once again, Monty Harrison.
Monty Harrison.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Cook on second. Harrison at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Hilliard giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. New Orleans is out in front.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The New Orleans Baby Cakes came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Guerrero earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Sean Burnett earns the save out of the bullpen, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Cakes. 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Antonio Manzanillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
So here now is the pitcher, Antonio Manzanillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. The Isotopes lead it 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center.
There you go. Make the turn.
The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Center fielder number 3, Monty Harrison.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Fuentes over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Kyle Jensen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Fuentes has got it, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Albuquerque's out in front, 2-1. Ready once again, Steve Cook. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gibson is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 24.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now in the box, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Gibson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Albuquerque took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Antonio Manzanillo gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Zach Rosca closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotopes, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
And as we welcome you to this one, we find ourselves in quite the situation. The bases are loaded here with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A pause, and the 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2 pitch just missed. Now the payoff pitch home.
Score! Score! Come on! Score!
Into center field. Line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Now batting, left fielder, Rafael Ortega.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in the switch hitter, Christian Ademaze, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch to 1-2 now. Cook over at second. Ortega on at first with 2 down. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Line to the left side. Foul. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New Orleans, number 37, Jumbo Diaz.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Baby Cakes came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sandy Alcantara earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Javi Guerra hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Cakes. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 32 gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the 1st inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back.
Standing in, number 32, and he's ready to take his first cut.
Number 32.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Popped him up. Ferguson has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Steve Cook. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Nice, nice. I see you working.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. So it's no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Isotopes lead it 1-0.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Isotopes used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 32 with his 4th win this season. Zach Roska records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Here now.